Hey guys, haven't done a discussion video in a while, so figured I'd make one. Now, unfortunately, I've been seeing a problem in the Sonic community for quite some time, and it has to do with the way we think about Sega when it comes to Sonic games. Now, what is this problem, and how can we think more objectively about game development and publishing when it comes to Sonic games? Well, I aim to clear some things up here, so let's begin. Now, when we talk about Sonic games and the people involved making them, the people we most often discuss are Sonic Team staff members like Takashi Iizuka and Morio Kishimoto, since those are the people that are making the current era of Sonic games. What I see too much of is Sonic fans associating these people with the perceived quality associated with the so-called meta era of Sonic just because they worked on certain games in that era, and people just give Takashi Iizuka way too much blame and criticism, and a lot of things are just simply not his fault. There's a lot more nuance than that goes into game development, and for a bit of this video, I'll be using the recent Sonic Origins as an example. Sonic Team was co-founded by internal Sega staff in 1990 during the production of the original Sonic 1. Subsequently, the way Sonic games were produced involved more and more people. American staff would work on Sonic 2, Sonic games would be developed by different parts of Sonic Team at the same time, and at one point during Sonic Adventure 2's development, Sonic Team would be largely located within the United States. Now, I won't go off on a whole tangent about Sega's history with Sonic. What I will discuss, though, to a small degree, is corporate structure. Sonic Team is owned by Sega, with Sonic Team being the development studio and its staff members, and Sega being the parent company that owns and releases the Sonic games and other Sega games that Sonic Team produces. The problem is, when people discuss Sega's handling of Sonic as it relates to video games, a lot of talk automatically centers around Iizuka and his team staff members, as they're people that make the games. So it makes sense that issues regarding the quality of the games and the updates to those games would be the fault of the people that made the games. But that's not always true, because technically Sonic Team isn't the only part of Sega that makes Sonic. The rest of Sega, specifically Sega's management, still has a hand in it. Sega's management still has an influence over how Sonic games are made by Sonic Team and other developers involved with Sega's IP. I played a hybrid desktop mobile game for over 4 years that over time seemed to decline in quality and get increasingly greedy with its monetization model. At least it seemed that way to other people. To an extent, it seemed that way to me too, but I still understood the difference between developing and publishing. I loved the game the entire time I played it. I only quit playing to give myself more spare time. I was able to see the passion that the developers put into the game. I saw studio staff that really cared about the game's community. What's important to understand is that even as the game grew greedier and lacking in quality, the hearts of the people working on it didn't change. They loved the game they were making. They wanted to make the players happy. Their bosses at the development studio and oversight from the publishers were the people inserting newer monetization models and changing the structure of the dev team. What I see in Sonic is a game series that clearly has a lot of passion and love put in by its creators, but that ambition can sometimes be hindered by improper management. Sega has been known to change console architectures at the last minute, keep deadlines in place even with development roadblocks, and so recently with Sonic Origins, the problems I kept seeing headcanon founder Stealth publicly complain about regarding his work with Sega were that Sega refused to delay the game to allow headcanon to polish up the game and fix a bunch of problems he found, and that the team was forced to crunch for time and forced to overhaul an existing project into something else entirely. In the same public complaint, Stealth, mentioning his time with Sega staff, mentioned Takashi Iizuka, what a cool guy Stealth thinks he is, and how we tend to hate on Iizuka for things that are generally not his fault. And Stealth isn't wrong. When we think of Sonic games in terms of quality or production, we tend to look too far into the people involved in development and completely forget how many times Sega itself has caused problems for its developers, Sonic Team, and others through its mismanagement. We need to stop hating on Iizuka and Kishimoto for doing their jobs and making a Sonic game they're actually interested in making. Iizuka has been talking about Sonic Frontiers a lot lately, and he seems happy to be working on it. Izuku wants to give us a good game as much as we want him to. The problem is Sega's management. To me, the game looks like it could be an absolute masterpiece as a Sonic game, but what's holding my optimism back is how Sega tends to handle its IPs, especially lately. If Sega can stay out of this one just enough, this will be a game a lot of people will love playing. Well, that's all I had to say on the topic. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button below, and if you want to see more gameplay and more discussions like this one, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. Tell me what you think of Sonic and Sonic Frontiers lately, and if you want to support me, you can leave a super thanks along with your comment. You can catch me on Discord too, so until next time I make a video, stay safe and stay cool.